सो गाइस आप लोग ये देख सकते हैं एशेस क्रिकेट 2022।
Good morning,
इस गेम
everyone.
के इफेक्ट
I'm
बहुत ही
excited to
ज़बरदस्त
welcome
हैं।
you to the Gabba. Preparations are completed, and it's time to get underway in this first Ashes Test match. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me in the commentary box is the irrepressible David Gower.
Hi, others. Looking forward to this one. I've been down in the middle looking at conditions, and with the pitch looking as dry as it is, would certainly favour batting first. I reckon there could be a lot of runs early on. Very cloudy, but any rain that is around is due to miss us.
Thanks, David. It's time for the toss. Let's join them pitch side to see who'll be batting first.
सो मैं एज ऑस्ट्रेलिया खेल रहा हूँ, देखते हैं टेस्ट मैच कैसा रहता है। बैटिंग ले
And
लिया
with all
मैंने।
of their home ground knowledge, they'll get out there and look to cash in on batting first.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Welcome to this match between Australia and England. Please welcome the players and umpires and play back to the field.
सो दोस्तों मेरी बैटिंग है, वार्नर और हैरिस बैटिंग करने आ रहे हैं ओपनिंग। सो ये गेम बहुत आसान नहीं है, बहुत मुश्किल है खेलना। सो देखते हैं कैसा रहता है टेस्ट मैच। इफ़ेक्ट्स के गेम के बहुत ज़बरदस्त हैं, जैसे मैंने आपको पहले भी बताया कि बहुत इंजॉय करते हैं गेम खेलते हुए। क्रिकेट 2022 प्ले स्टेशन वर्जन।
Players look ready.
So let's
The
start.
umpires are in position for the first ball. The bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest. Got right in behind it.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
There'll be one run here for them.
Moving well between the wickets, great running, fantastic running, but it's leg byes to the total.
Good shot. Found the gap.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely. For 4 more.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Wonderful batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure on the bowler to respond. That's right off the meat of the bat.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Try for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Nice shot.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and they want to show everyone their strength. Broad coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Nice solid defensive shot.
Seems slightly odd not just to take the single that was on offer there.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Solid defence, very compact. Absolutely nailed it.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Root, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. That's the over. Australia are none for 26. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
There was no doubt about that one whatsoever. It was ever so well hit over the boundary rope for 6. The fielder didn't have to move.
रेडी हो गई.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. Middle that one, great timing.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Warner didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide. There's really great bounce in this pitch. Seems to be surprising the bowler. But that's all the short stuff for this over.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Hit that hard. Nailed it.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong. And it's going to take something special to break it up.
They picked the gap. Perfect timing.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early and it was dispatched with aplomb.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do but watch as the ball goes all over the ground. This is everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Right out of the middle.
Really good innings to bring up the half-century. Impressive batting, and they'll want to push on from here. Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
They'll get at least 1. Out! Good catch.
They will receive now the warmest of receptions from this crowd for a supreme display of batting.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Nine runs added in that over. Australia are 1 for 63. Picks the gap perfectly.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Super piece of timing.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Got all of it, and for 6.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter, right at the top of their game.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Harris shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Nicely played.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Beaten on the drive.
Broad with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yep. Great shot through the gap.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Drives and misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Oh, wow, that's missed a lot. Good bit of timing there.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Labuschagne has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Timed that brilliantly.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Had to clear the front leg in order to get under the ball, and did brilliantly to hit it straight back over the bowler's head.
Shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting, mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries in 2 balls. That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on. Flew away with pace, brilliant timing.
That shot brings up the half century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start. Not a smart decision, you feel, not to run there. Mustn't have a lot of faith in their partner, if you ask me.
Sprayed that very wide, hits the boundary rope. The keeper had no chance there.
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Couldn't get it through the field. Over. Australia are 1 for 126. Thrust the pad at it.
Little late on that, no run scored. Confusion written on the batters' faces, a mix-up that almost led to a run-out. Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary, a poor delivery, and a fine shot in the end.